Hey everyone, and welcome to this urgent explainer. You can basically consider this your official superhero briefing. Today, we're looking at Captain Green and the Great Eco Mission, and our objective is, well, it's nothing short of saving planet Earth from a massive, impending, toxic threat. It's going to take real focus, speed, and some serious skills to pull this off. Are you ready? Let's get right into it. Okay, let's dive into this. Meet our primary villain, the Mount Trashmore monster. This guy thrives on pure chaos. He's constantly roaring for more garbage. You see, every single time we carelessly mix up our trash instead of sorting it properly, which, by the way, contributes to the over 2 billion tons of municipal solid waste generated globally every single year, this monster just grows bigger. He gets stronger and way more dangerous to our environment. He literally feasts on our confusion. We absolutely have to stop him before he takes over our neighborhoods. But hey, don't worry, we are definitely not fighting this garbage monster alone. We've got two incredible guides leading our mission. First up is Captain Green, who is this super energetic eco-leader rocking a cape made entirely out of recycled fabric. And joining him is Professor Pale. Now, the professor is a quirky, highly sensitive recycling bin who actually gets these terrible tummy aches if he eats the wrong kind of trash. And as for you, by joining me for this explainer, I am officially inviting you to become an eco-cadet. We're going to equip you with the ultimate weapon against the monster, and that is sorting superpowers. All right, up first is Trial 1, the paper party. So Professor Pale's tummy is rumbling. He's super hungry, but he desperately needs our help to make sure he only eats the exact right things, starting with paper. Now, eco-cadets, I want you to answer this question out loud for me. If we want to safely feed Professor Pale, which of these is the right choice? Is it a clean notebook page or a greasy pizza box? Go ahead and shout your answer right now. Did you say the clean notebook page? Well, if you did, you were absolutely spot on. And this brilliantly illustrates what Professor Pale loves versus what he absolutely hates. His absolute favorites are things like old homework, clean cardboard, cereal boxes, and newspapers. But wet or greasy pizza boxes? Those are a complete no-go. And here's the fascinating science behind that tummy ache. Recycling paper requires mixing it with water in these massive vats to make a slushy mixture called pulp. Because oil and water naturally repel each other, they literally just do not mix, the cheese grease from a pizza box actually stops the paper fibers from bonding together during the recycling process. Just one single greasy box can ruin an entire batch of clean paper. So yeah, those greasy boxes have to go straight to the regular trash. To help us really lock this sorting power in, we have a special Eco-Cadet code. Whenever you encounter a good, clean paper item that can be recycled safely, I want you to shout out loud, "Flip the page!" But if the paper is greasy or wet, you stay completely silent. Don't make a single sound. All right, let's practice. Clean notebook? Flip the page. How about a soggy, rain-soaked newspaper? Total silence. Greasy pizza box lid? Exactly. Silence again. What about an empty, perfectly dry cereal box? Flip the page. You've got it. You literally just saved Professor Pale's tummy. Moving right along, we've got Trial 2, Plastic Power. Now, this mission is absolutely critical. If we fail to recycle plastic properly, you know it doesn't just magically disappear. It can hang around in our environment, clogging up our oceans and our forests for literally hundreds of years. But thankfully, Professor Pale absolutely loves to munch on empty milk jugs, crispy water bottles, and bubbly shampoo bottles. Those are his absolute favorite snacks because they're made of sturdy, high-quality plastics. And those specific types of plastics are incredible because they can be easily melted down at super high temperatures and molded into brand new items. We're talking park benches, playground equipment, or even fleece jackets. So the crucial point here is mastering the golden rule of plastic, which is always rinse and click. You really can't just toss a half-full milk jug in the bin. You've got to rinse out that leftover milk or soap. Why? Because leftover food or liquid easily contaminates the whole recycling batch. It can grow mold and just make the plastic completely unusable. Then, and this is very important, you click the cap back on. If you leave caps loose, they're so small that they actually fall right through the grates and cracks of the conveyor belts and jam up the incredibly expensive heavy machinery at the recycling plant. To make absolutely sure we never forget this rule, we are going to do the plastic stomp dance together. I want you to literally stand up right now wherever you are watching this explainer. Come on, stand up. Let's get some energy flowing. Step 1, pretend to rinse that bottle. Swish, swish, swish. Step 2, put the cap on tight. Click. Step 3, stomp your feet and shout, recycle. Let's do it one more time a little louder. Swish, swish, swish. Click. Recycle. Awesome job.
That dance makes Professor Pale's plastic heart incredibly happy and ensures the machinery keeps running super smoothly.
Okay, on to our final test. Trial 3, magical food waste composting.
Now we know paper and plastic go in their specific bins. But here's the big mystery. What do we do with banana peels, apple cores, and all those leftover veggies? Because putting them in the recycling bin gives Professor Pale terrible indigestion. Well, the secret is compost. Food waste isn't actually trash at all. When we put fruit and veggie scraps into a compost pile, our bug and worm friends get to work. And here is a crazy fun fact. Some composting worms can actually eat half their body weight in food scraps every single day. They eat it all up, digest it, and turn it into the super soil packed with rich nutrients. This magical dirt then helps grow brand new delicious apples, pumpkins, and strawberries. It really is nature's ultimate zero-waste recycling program. Let's test your reflexes with the Bury the Peel game. I'm going to call out items. If it's a food scrap, make digging motions with your hands and whisper, yummy dirt. But if it's not food, you freeze like a solid statue. All right, here we go. Banana peel. Yummy dirt. Apple core. Yummy dirt. A plastic toy truck. Freeze! Look at you, perfectly still. Let's try one more. Leftover broccoli stalks. Yummy dirt. Brilliant. Not a single piece of plastic went into our magical dirt.
And that brings us to the climax, defeating Mount Trashmore.
Let's see how this all builds together. By learning how to sort paper, plastic, and food waste like absolute pros, you have completely starved the Mount Trashmore monster. He has zero mixed-up garbage left to feast on. Professor Pale's tummy is perfectly full of only the right things, and the earth is smiling again. So to make it official, put your right hand up high in the air and read this Eco-Cadet's oath out loud with pride. I promise to sort my trash with care, to save our plastic, paper, and air. Food scraps go to dirt and trees, keeping our planet healthy and free. Hip, hip, hooray! You are now officially deputized as Earth protectors. But before you head out there to save the world, I just want to leave you with this one thought. The next time you hold a piece of trash in your hand, will you blindly feed the monster, or will you use your new superpowers to heal our planet?